Hey guys, I'm Andrei, a tour guide in Minsk, Belarus, and a real estate concierge, and today is a long-expected update about COVID and politics in the country. A year will soon pass after the rigged elections, and the streets are quite calm, though tensions are still there, and we can only guess what's expecting us on the 9th of August, which is Monday, by the way. The internet is functioning all right, streets are calm and safe and everything, and the only trouble is flights, which are limited to only Istanbul and Georgia. The only layovers unless you have a Russian visa to change in Moscow. And let's sit down somewhere here at the Galleria Minsk, one of the largest shopping centers, and see how things are and what life is like. This place is the largest city's shopping center, the most central, the most glamorous perhaps, the most overpriced, brand shops and everything. Let's have a quick look around here and see if people are afraid of Delta and wear masks and everything. I would say offhand that 70 people here go without masks. Let's go upstairs and see how it is. Well, locals don't seem to be too troubled. Very often in the shops they ask to wear masks by the counters because apparently there are some checks from the hygiene authority. But otherwise, every second person here, every third person here goes in a mask. You can see in the background. I'll show you some pictures. Filming people is a bit tricky because that's the only illegal thing to film, to shoot. If you don't have a consent of a person for a picture, it's illegal and they can complain to the police. But blessedly, not every person here considers it himself top secret. Folks are obviously enjoying life and definitely food. There's an open-air food court here, which is normally overbooked, even in this time, of course. Let's go see how it's doing right now and maybe grab a borscht or something. My buddy here at the DJI had to put on mask when I marched in, but he didn't insist that I did that. Well, don't tell anyone he didn't. So the control exists and they take pains to fit the rules. And we both realize that the guy with the beard has no use in the mask, so something like that, and that these masks aren't really changed every 2 hours, and most of them are not medical masks that really protect people. So that's how it is. Clearly, guys, the businesses that can support this kind of rent can enjoy these days because the place is quite full that Sunday morning, and there's definitely more people coming to unwind during the day. Let's get you the city views. This is the food court, the 5th floor here. So guys, here we are, the food court, the open air part, and the whole floor, 2 aisles are busy with people eating, communicating. This table I was lucky to get because some wonderful folks left the leftovers of their lunch here. Half of the table is occupied with some spam leaflets and the leftovers from KFC. So I'm enjoying my city view and garbage view at the same time. The city view is quite rewarding. Let's have a look over there. I'm enjoying my American clam chowder here, and this is a quick update about COVID and politics and what's happening in the country. Very compact and very biased. Very compact because the independent media are quite dead and the state portals are not very exciting to read and get the news from, so we get it from Telegram channels and rumors. Friends of friends are sharing wonderful American soup, cooked locally, I guess. No American chef involved. Speaking of America, it's a shame that just a year later, and only after the Ryanair incident, they started doing something specific, except for on top of their deepest and most worried, blah 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 statements. But I would say it sucks. First, they chop all the flights to go to Belarus, Americans and Europeans, and my glimmer of hope for tourism this year faded. Then they announced an online workshop to improve the English command of the tourism professionals. It's like remarkable, very ironic. The announcements over here include free vaccination announcements that occur here at several medical points, mobile points. Again, most of the vaccinations are free, not forced upon people, except for state personnel, healthcare people are facing mandatory jabs, and it's mostly Russian Sputnik 5 and the Chinese vaccine. So some people may be happier, more happy about it than the others. Everyday announcements here, regular announcements here include anti-epidemic, anti-COVID measures, like washing your hands, using the sanitizer, and staying safe, keeping social distances, mask shit. But normally all the everyday people here are sitting without masks, which is quite natural. It's a cafe. Inside there, like I said, 70% go without masks and only put one mask with good mileage back on the face when they approach the counter, if the counter people stipulate a mask. In my bank, they very much are into it, but in many other places where I'm shopping, where I'm around, many people are okay that there's no mask. Locals, by the way, aren't too perturbed if you don't have a mask or something. People line up, get close to each other and stuff like that, and there's no nervous gesture like my Canadians tell me there is back at home in Canada. I must say it's a very good soup from the Easy Soup guys over here. I assure you they don't commission me with a bowl of soup. It's just a good change from a traditional 5 ruble bowl of borscht or shi, 7 rubles. Never mind, it's called American soup. Nice sea products and everything. Very nice to try on a hot day. Too much light outside, guys, so I'll finish the ending over here by the A1 kiosk here in Galleria. Thank you very much for watching the channel. This is how COVID looks like in Minsk these days, and whether or not to travel now or almost said never next year is up to you. Thank you for watching. Donate a few coins if you can, and see you later. Cheers.